Hey, this is Matt from InvestiQuant. Today is Wednesday, August 4, 2021. Yesterday, we put in a unique pattern here in the markets. It's only happened one other time this year, and it only happens about once a year. But if you remember yesterday morning, we looked at an outside day pattern, and it was followed up by another outside day. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at what has happened following two consecutive outside day patterns. So let me go ahead and get this set up in Discover. This is something that we do have the ability to test within Discover, so this shouldn't be hard. I've got all four instruments selected here. Next, I'm going to go into the price patterns library, and I'm going to skip over the opening filters because I am trying to keep as many samples as possible, and this is just not something that happens very often. So the way you would create back-to-back outside day patterns is using two simple filters based upon making higher highs and lower lows. So if you have two consecutive higher highs, which I can grab from this active today section by clicking day after two higher highs, and you have two consecutive lower lows, then that creates back-to-back outside day patterns where the most recent outside day is larger than the one before. That's kind of how that pattern works, is you get a higher high, a lower low, followed by another higher high and another lower low. So I've got both of those selected there. I grabbed them from the active today, but you can get them both out of this new highs and new lows category here within the price patterns library. Next, I'm going to add one indicator, and I'm just going to use above the 200 again. Trying to keep as many samples as we can get here because this pattern is rare. So I've got above a 200-day simple moving average added. Now I can click View Results. All right, and here we go. These are the results based upon entering the market long at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time and exiting at 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time when you have back-to-back outside day patterns above a 200-day simple moving average. Now, historically, we only have 18 samples to look at in the S&P dating back to 2003. So again, not very common to see this pattern. For the NASDAQ, it's only 16. For the Dow, 13. And the Russell, only 10. So very few sample sizes there. The win rates on them are mostly favored. So the S&P coming in at 72% of those 18 samples have closed above the open for the day. For the NASDAQ, it's 63%. For the Dow, it's 69%. And the Russell only 30. So the Russell completely out of whack with the other instruments there. If we look at average moves for these, the average loss is larger than the average win for the S&P. That is also the case for the NASDAQ, whereas the Dow and the Russell both have larger average wins. So we're mixed on what has been larger for the average moves up or down here, but 3 out of the 4 have favored the upside, and it's the 3 with the most sample sizes. But keep in mind, these are very low sample sizes in this study. So I don't like to lean too much on something that gets really thin on sample sizes, but I did want to look at this pattern because it is so unique. And historically, 3 of the 4 instruments have favored more upside following that pattern. So hopefully you found that helpful. Good luck today. We'll see you next time.